Hello.
Hello, I'm the operations manager. How can I help you?
Stand right here.
Okay, I'll call please.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Get back to work, yeah, please. Well, we've made it up here at Ashridge House, and my God, it's a massive, massive place, building wise. Hopefully there's a public pathway cutting through here somewhere. A public bridleway. There's bound to be. Bound to be, but look at this for a building. Yeah, it's a wedding venue as well. You can see why. Well, we're going to go and let them know, but we're going to put the drone over. Put the drone over. And I can pretty much guarantee it's not going to go down too well, I reckon, here. Hopefully some education takes place. But what a place. Proper castle feel to it. Castle design on the walls. And there's even a post box there. The Baker House up here, whatever that is. But all we want to do is we want to let them know the drone's going over. And if you remember the place we were just at a minute ago, National Trust, it's actually all the way through there, look. So we drove in there, parked up there, walked up to that, and we've had to drive all the way round, and in here 3 miles. But I think it's about time to let them know that the drone is going over. It's going to make an amazing shot, this one. But we will have to find a public bridleway to do it from. Probably somewhere over there. There's bound to be. Definitely going to be one there somewhere. Who would I talk to about a drone, mate?
Right. The drone.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you need to go at the reception.
Main door.
Yeah, main door.
Alright, now I'll go up there. What's this, a restaurant?
You've got a cafe over here.
Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I'll go and
Yeah, because
zoom around with this.
We have a wedding today.
Do you?
Which is happening, yeah.
Right now?
Well, they're having the wedding breakfast in a
Oh, wow.
2 hour.
So it's a perfect day for it.
I know, but I don't know if you are allowed to or not. I think you need a license. I presume you have a license.
Well, where's the public path? There's a public path somewhere over there, isn't there?
Public path is the road at the front. I think so.
What, through the field?
Yeah. So you see the main road at the front.
Just there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's public bridleway, is it?
I think so.
Perfect. Just so I know, because that's where I'll take it up from when I do it later.
Okay.
So you're saying go to the main door, yeah?
Yeah, please.
All right, mate. Yeah, I'll go and
If you don't mind.
yeah, I'll go and let them know.
Yeah, we better go back in. Alright.
Yeah, lovely to see you again. I'll take it. You okay there?
You're right.
You're
Just
right.
letting you know.
There's approval only. Yeah, unfortunately not.
So I've been told there's a public road somewhere there. Is that right?
This is a private road, and then it ends as you get out to the road. There's a sign for us.
No, I thought there was a public bridleway somewhere through here.
It will be so. Our property. If you're asking where our property ends,
No, there's a public, there's a pathway cutting through your land somewhere there. I'm not sure exactly where. I need to go and have a look, but
there's a public path. The other side of the fence. Do you see the fence down there?
I'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay.
See that brick?
Yep.
Pillar. There's a path that runs down there. The other side of that.
Ah, that's maybe what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. But
So
drones are
I'll launch
allowed.
it from there.
As long as it doesn't go over the property or our land.
I've got to go over your land. That's what I'm making today. I'm making a little video about the house. You see.
You can't.
But I'm not going to launch it from your land. I'm not allowed to.
You can't fly it over the property either.
Why?
Because it's private property.
That's all right.
You fly it over other people's houses and stuff, do you?
Houses would be a bit weird, wouldn't it? I mean, but in theory you
People
could.
live here as well.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was a wedding going on today.
So are you with the wedding?
No, I got told up there. Security. Well, a guy up there in a blue suit by the restaurant area. He said there's a wedding going on, so that's why. To be careful, he said. To let you know, but to be careful.
Yeah, no, it's a no. We don't do drones unless it's literally. Even with weddings, we don't really do drones.
Oh right.
But
When you say it's a no, I mean.
You can't do it. Yeah, it's a no, as in like.
So you're saying that can't go up at all?
It can't go up over our property or on our land.
See, I wanted to do like a fly over the grass there, coming higher and higher, up and over the property, so I can view the back, whatever's over that side. I guess a garden of some kind.
Yeah, it's a no, unfortunately. So our land ends. All that field the other side of the road's ours. It's North Lawn.
But I'll be okay to fly over it. I'm just not gonna. I don't want to be on your land when I launch it. Do you understand? I need to be off your land, so I need to be down on the public pathway when I actually up, kind of thing. Does that make sense?
No, because I'm telling you can't, but you're saying you're going to do it anyway.
No, I'm saying like you can't restrict the airspace. So as long as I'm
I can
off your land, I'm okay.
I've told you
as
a front of house manager at Ashridge House, you can't do it. So if you go and don't do it,
if I go and what? Sorry, if I go and do it, you mean?
If you go and do it anyway,
yeah.
then you're going against what I'm saying. So then I have to take other actions, right?
You can't. You guys don't control this. Look, there's a plane. I can hear a plane going over. There's a plane going over, right?
Cool. So
Same thing.
If you've been difficult, if I see the drone, I'll call the police and let them know that I've said not to do it, and they can have.
But you're going to be wasting the police time, mate. Don't do that, please.
Or you can just not put it up. So it's up to you.
But I've got to earn my money, mate. I want to make a video about this.
Who's wasting whose time though?
If you call the police, there's no crime committed, so you're wasting their time.
They can decide that. So it's up to you.
Where do you think the crime is, my friend? I don't want to fall out with you, but where do you think the crime is here?
I'm going to leave it as that. So if I see drone, I call police.
You will see it. Don't call the police.
Okay, it's up to you. I will. So it's up to
I'm going to figure out where the public pathway is first, because I don't know where it is. I'm going to go and have a good look. When I figure out where it is, I'm going to launch it from there.
Yeah.
I'll stay on that path.
And then I see it fly over.
The drone will fly around it, yeah.
And then I'll let them know where you are.
Why?
Because
silly,
I have
mate.
a policy of saying that you can't fly drones there. And every other person that comes aside from yourself that I had this discussion with is absolutely fine. But you want to be difficult about it.
Because I'm here to earn my money today, like you are. You're working. I'm earning my money.
Abiding by rules that people let me do.
Yeah, because you work here, you need to abide by their rules. I don't work for you, so I don't have to follow your rules, right? I follow the law, the CAA rules.
Okay.
That govern the airspace here, that's
I've
all.
clearly had this discussion with a lot of people.
A few, not many.
Yeah, so you do you.
My policy, I've got a policy that says you need to shave your beard off, but you're not going to do it because my policy doesn't affect you, right? That makes sense. Like if I said to you, beards aren't allowed.
But you are affecting me.
No, but I mean, if I fly over, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing it from public land.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with the house, you, manager, anybody.
You're saying the same things
Your
over and
beard is not my issue either.
You're saying the same things over and over, and in two really different routes.
I was trying to compare it. That my policy states no beards.
It's not beards.
You're not going to shave your beard off, are you? Because I tell you to.
Okay.
No, you see my point? If I had a rule,
can you just stop it? Yeah.
I'm not going to stop anything, mate. I am flying the drone.
Okay. If you see
from down there, though.
drone, I'll call police. Okay. Cool. Good deal. Sounds great.
All right, no problem. Can I come in and have a look before I take off, mate? Or is it not allowed in there?
It's private property.
Yeah. No, I mean to have a look around. Is it open to the public? No access for general public. Right. So no one can go in there.
Are you okay?
Sorry?
Are you okay?
What do you mean by that?
Like, there's a sign. I've told you the rules. I told you that it's a private property. You're still asking questions.
We were talking about this.
I'm gonna call the police. No, okay?
What, you're going to call them without me even taking it up?
Yeah.
Where's the crime? I don't get it, mate. You're calling the police now because I'm talking to you.
I'm asking you to leave. Okay?
Okay, I'm going to go down on the public pathway.
Okay, leave.
I was asking you whether we're allowed in to have a look around.
Leave.
That's it. Don't tell me what to do, mate, otherwise I'll stand right here.
Okay, I'll call the police.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Get back to work, yeah, please.
Okay, the police are going to be on their way, okay?
For me standing here. What a weirdo. Yeah, it looks like they've got a wedding ceremony of Alice Taylor and George Davidson. I think that's today. Yeah, there is a public pathway just down there, he's pointed out. So we'll go down there.
I recognise that voice.
Do you? Go on.
You know, look at the bloke who winds people up on YouTube with the drones going up.
Maybe, it could be one of a few, I don't know.
Voice is definitely your voice.
You sure?
Yeah, brilliant. I've enjoyed your videos quite a bit. So.
Oh, thanks, man. But where's the pathway, mate? Where's the public path?
I'm just at a wedding, so I don't know.
Oh, you don't work here?
No, there's a gate.
Oh, right.
There's a gate there that you.
Not all. I thought you worked here. So where's the wedding? Inside today, or is it? Okay, I'll avoid that.
No, I don't recognise your voice. As soon as I walked out, because you've done a few car ones, one your car.
Back in the day, yeah.
Brilliant to watch.
Keep it quiet, then. Don't tell him. He's calling the police.
Is he? Oh, so yeah. I might tell some of my cousins who are, getting
Really?
married for a laugh, because I'm sure they would have ordered you as well.
Have a good day, mate. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Well, another viewer. I hope he doesn't tell him. No, he shouldn't do, should he? Yeah, so down here, apparently public pathway. So let's just check out where that is.
Where does it start?
Here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And where's it? Basically, I've got to launch this from a public pathway. So is there anywhere?
I would recommend
Does
if you follow this.
yeah.
There are, you either go through the wood,
Yeah.
or there's an immediate downhill
Right.
one, and there's a big area with a public footpath running through it. So you've got kind of big open space.
Straight on. Which one? That'll be the left
Just
one.
Follow this.
Yep.
Yeah, if you take the left one,
Okay.
it will get you there quicker. It's quite a long slope,
Right.
and it's called the Golden Valley. Basically,
Ah.
it's very nice down there. And if you keep walking, well, you can immediately use that once you're through the woods. But
Right.
if you keep walking,
It doesn't cut across anywhere, does it?
as in roads.
Is there a public right away across here anywhere? Do you know?
How do you mean?
Like if, let's say, that path continued over there, then
Yeah.
people would have the right to go across the land, wouldn't they, to carry on? Do you know if there's like a bridle way or anything here?
Oh, there might be a bridle way along there, but there's no. Yeah.
Because really, I want to launch it somewhere out in the open here, but I can't really if it's private land. But if there's a bridle way cutting across, I can.
Okay. Well, if you go straight across, do you
Yep.
see the gaps in those
Yeah,
gaps there? I mean, you're really hidden there.
Is that a bridle way though, or is
There
it just?
might be a bridle way in there somewhere. I'm sorry, I'm not being very.
That's all right, mate. I'll go down there. I'll have a look down there.
There is a footpath
Yeah, I'll do that one then.
down there
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you can.
Okay.
Sorry, I haven't been very helpful.
Oh, you've been very helpful, mate. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Cheers.
Down there, honestly.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. That guy is back out. Looks like he is on the phone. So I'll wait for these people to move out the way and then we'll launch it from here.
Home point updated.
Wow, look at this place. So I am going to have to move to get that tree out of the way. But look at that for a view, man. And they are very unlucky that the public pathway starts pretty close to where their land is. But look at that, man. Wow. I am back out in the open now.
Max altitude reached.
Free to see everything. Let's go and let him know that the drone is down. Beautiful place, isn't it? I thought we'd be nosy for a second. Well, I think that's the wedding in there. It is the wedding. We're not going to go in, we'll just get a quick zoom shot and we'll go.
Oh, sorry, mate.
All right. Beautiful. Hi, so I spoke to a person earlier about a drone.
Yeah.
He said I can't do it, that guy.
Yeah.
I was that guy, so I flew the drone. Just wanted to like let him know.
So there's someone out there.
Oh, someone down there.
Yeah.
That the drone is down on the floor now. So if he was like worried about anything, it's finished. The drone is landed.
Oh, right. So, okay, so say that again. So I know he was out there talking to you. So
Yeah, so
he said that you wasn't allowed to, is that
He
right?
came in, said I can't do it. I said I'm going to go on the public path,
Yeah.
do it there, fly over from there. He said he called the police, which is a bit extreme, but he did that. So I went
You
and
know why? It's because if you have to have permission to be able to fly the drone, because obviously, because it's private property, this isn't like public. So therefore, the reason being for that, you have to have, so only certain people are allowed to fly the drones. Like for example, if we see a drone that's sort of flying around that shouldn't be flying around, we obviously have to find out the reason why and obviously get them to stop, because as I said, because it is private property, obviously we get people that want to do drones to take pictures and obviously you're not allowed to. And obviously we have weddings going on, which like for example we have one today, and obviously if they've paid for exclusivity and stuff like that, so therefore, yeah, you're not meant to just randomly fly the drone around. That's probably why he said that you're not allowed to.
because the thing is, like, we can fly in the airspace by legally, it's fine. It's public airspace,
Yeah,
so that's why I do it. Is to
Yeah.
sort of promote that right.
yeah,
And I did it from the public path. I didn't do it on your land or nothing. But,
yeah.
I just wondered if he was around. So I don't want to like leave if the police are going to come. Then I'll just wait for them.
Let me just give him.
Oh, you've got loads of cameras there, haven't you? Loads of cameras. Are they cameras?
Yeah.
There's like what? Got to be 30, 40. Well,
That's just
there's
my
loads.
screen, 'cause it's too small to look at.
Building like.
Yeah, it's beautiful. As I said, it's because of it is like private, like it's public, you know, private property. Because basically, sort of like for example, when we get people come, even to get access to the gardens, you have to buy a garden pass. You can't just walk through to the gardens. And there's like codes and locks and everything, so you can't even gain access from this side of the house to that side unless you've got a code to get through.
That's because of your property, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
So that's the
But
reason
the air,
why
the space above the building is.
But even then, I
free.
do believe, unfortunately, because of it's not, because of it's a weekend and obviously it's not a weekday, because we have obviously the security manager on site and one of the guys that would have been.
Oh, right,
here
he's
that
not
you
here.
would have had to speak to, because he would be able to.
I mean, I normally just turn up and get the drone up and crack on, and sometimes people object to that, but
I think Case here's gone home. Gone home.
I'm here already. Yeah.
Gone home.
Louisa is back in charge. What I can do, can I take your details and then I can get him to give you a contact? Was you leaving now anyway?
I can wait for him if he's around.
No. I'm actually teamsing. He's not even here. He's actually gone. So,
right.
Someone else is coming down. Yeah, he's not.
I can wait.
I'm
No
reading.
worries. Because I'd just go, you see, but because he said he called the police, I don't want to leave. Police turn up. I'd rather have that conversation with them if they're going to come, you know? If they're not coming, I'll go. Is that a cake, is it?
Not in there, no.
Oh,
Can I help?
hello.
Hello, I'm the operations manager. How can I help you?
Great, yeah.
Yeah.
I was here earlier.
Yes.
I'm sure you were told.
Yes, I have been told.
I said I'm going to fly my drone.
Yes,
He said
that's
no.
fine. Yeah.
I said I'm going to go in public right
Yeah,
away.
we've been watching in the CCTV.
You
So
should we
yeah.
do it right, yeah.
Yeah.
Did that, landed it, came back in to say the drone's down.
Yeah,
and
okay.
secondly, he said he called the police. So I said
Yeah.
if the police are coming, I'll wait. If they're not coming, I'll go.
It's unlikely they're going to come. I think they're probably busy then looking for a person with a drone.
Well,
So
he
we're
seemed to think
worried.
it was a very serious issue, but it's not
It
really.
is a serious issue because it's duty of care.
Should we go outside or do you want to talk here? Do you
Never
want
mind.
I don't want to.
No.
Like,
we
bother with the
really
people?
on-
Yeah.
Some people walking about filming.
Really?
By the way.
Cool. Oh, neither.
No.
Oh,
Secret.
turn it. Weddings? There should be loads of photographers at a wedding.
Yeah, we do, but they're all like unless you're
Oh,
looking
sorry.
unless you're looking for a job, obviously. Yeah, but they got their own. They got
I can if you want.
liability insurance and everything. So
I've got that. The drone footage is beautiful. So
yeah, I mean the footage is amazing. Some of the drone footage we've had before. It's only because it's a listed building. If that makes sense. So if something goes wrong.
but this airspace here is public airspace.
That side, yes, not that side.
No, like the air, the space, the air,
Yeah.
public.
Yeah. Ish.
Not right here. If I was to fly my drone at this height,
Yeah, we were watching in the camera in the corner, so
roof height or above, it's free for anybody.
is it?
Unfortunately,
No,
yeah.
I completely got over health safety major. My eyesight's really bad.
Oh, is that for me?
No.
Oh,
I want one of those.
oh, you want one?
One for the site, yeah. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
What it is, sometimes police turn up, I leave, they turn up, and I'd rather have that conversation with them.
Yeah, no. It's just that we've never had someone push back. Does that make sense? If that makes sense.
The idea of the video is two parts. One is it's beautiful, so I fly around and I make it cinematic, put music on it, make it beautiful.
yeah.
The first part is almost like an education that if you don't allow it, I do it anyway.
Yeah.
I go away.
Yeah.
You're probably going to do a bit of research when I go.
No, I won't.
Or the police will turn up sometimes and go, oh,
Going home.
yeah, he's okay to do it next time.
Yeah.
And the next guy that comes to fly a drone, you'll be like, oh, it's just as long as you're down on the public path, we can't stop you.
Yeah, no, you can't say. Also, we had over COVID, we had loads of things. It's like a bit back. Are you cold?
A little bit, yeah.
You were standing
It's a
around
bit chilly, isn't it?
Because you're going to get cold.
A little bit chilly.
Stand over there because.
Ah, it's fine. I'm just, I've been standing outside, I'm flying the drone, so I've been,
But you know, to be fair, the weather's amazing today.
it's perfect weather for it.
And unlike the morning, it was like shit. But yeah, over COVID, it was like terrible because everyone got bored. Everyone brought drones.
Right.
Drones dropped on the side of the garden. They couldn't get them again.
Did they?
Yeah. So yeah, drones are a bit. I'm not sure about the law or anything.
So the law states with the drone, depends on the weight.
Yeah, you got a tiny little one,
So,
don't you?
yeah, I'll actually show you because you seem
How long
reasonable.
does your battery life on that? I was thinking, I don't know how long you can go on.
It varies. About 25 minutes is about the maximum I'm going to go.
That's
To
not
that.
too bad. You got a battery pack, yeah.
So I've got,
Okay.
I bring 2 of those along in my bag, and in my
Yeah,
car
yeah.
I've got 6.
Okay, you're well prepared then.
So 249 grams. So anything
That's
under
not bad,
250,
is it? Yeah, no grams.
under 250 gram,
Yeah.
that can fly as close to anything called building as it wants
really?
to. Obviously, you've got to be safe. If I was to fly it like here,
Yeah.
it's not safe. You know? Legally, it can fly there, but it's a bit stupid.
Yeah.
But the airspace, anybody can fly in it.
Yeah, we're just worried because we were told by the police about the Luton, because we were on the Luton airport path. Because the planes come past here, so I wasn't sure about.
I'm not sure I get signal here. But there's an app, Drone Assist.
Okay. No, it's good to know. But
It
we
probably
were told,
won't load.
because of the airport.
How far is Luton away from here?
What, straight line or go
Oh, it's quite
drive it?
far. Well, no,
Drive it.
it's not too far. Yeah.
We were on the path, yeah, but we see them coming past all the time.
Oh, there we go. They've loaded. I'll show you this.
The
So
Wi-Fi password.
I tried to put it in. It didn't work.
What did you put in?
Ashridge.
Yeah, it's all lowercase.
Okay, so let me try it. So I'll show you that, and it's really interesting. Guest.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah. And then all lowercase.
Yeah.
I did do that. It said not allowed. Unable to join.
Let me see what you're doing.
Putting in that one there.
Yeah, that one there. And then Ashridge all
Come up with that.
No, cancel. Why are you going with, yeah.
It's the right one now.
Yeah.
It was coming up with the wrong one. Yeah, now it's worked. So see all those circles?
Well, there's a no-go area.
They're like...
What app is this then?
Go on, zoom in. That's called Drone Assist.
And it's just a download? Okay.
So that's where we are.
So that's obviously the zoo then?
So yellow, if you click it,
Is that
it will...
the gliders. The glider.
But yellow's generally...
Yeah, it's where the gliders are.
Okay, it just says
Down.
increased of risk, encountering other things. But if you were to fly like... There's Luton, right?
So the red is no-go.
Can't go in there. Not without approval. And with Luton, you're probably not going to get approval for a drone.
I might drop... I thought I download that one. It's called Drone Assist.
Yeah. Yeah, so anywhere on there, you can't fly. Yellow you can, usually. Red, usually can't.
So it's all your airports and your...
Prisons.
Ah.
HMP the Mount.
Yeah, but I think
So
it's
it's legal.
like dodgy though. To be fair, telling you where you can't, like where you fly, but it tells you that's a bit like... I should go there basically and have a look what's going on.
So if I go there, right, and I go to...
Ellsbury, yeah.
If I just choose somewhere, let's say there's a house there, like a palace,
Yeah.
and I want to fly there and they say you can't, I can.
Okay.
As long as that tells us we can,
Yeah, no, fair point.
we can, but we have to take off from public land.
Yeah.
So I can't do it here,
Careful.
because
Yeah. It's not public.
you could say well, you're not allowed to and I can't do it.
Yeah.
But go on the public road and fly over.
I'm going to love Monday morning with our
Nothing they
health
can
and
do.
safety officer.
So if anyone else comes to fly a drone,
Yeah, no, it's good.
you just say, providing you're on public land,
Yeah.
we can't stop you flying over.
Yeah, but I don't know who makes the rules here, but we got told no one. Yeah, but I'll happily...
And if you wanted to check with them and say, what's the weight? And it's a big ass drone, then you know they've got to stay really far away.
So what do you say is the limits on the small one?
250.
So that's the whole thing, not just the battery.
That's that with the battery in, ready
Hold
to
it.
take off weight.
It's light, eh?
It's light, right?
It's nothing. Okay, it's good to know though. Yeah, I can have to bring it up on Monday.
And the license number has to be on the drone, right?
Yeah.
So if you just say to a person, as long as you've got your operator number,
Okay.
as long as the drone's a small drone,
Yeah.
you crack on. That's all the police are going to ask you, is those two things.
Yeah.
Is it legal to fly?
We've got bigger issues than bloody drone.
Oh, he was very serious, that guy. He said, oh, you can't do it. It's
No,
going to...
yeah. I think you got just a bit triggered.
But you've been very reasonable, so I thought I'd show you the...
Yeah, no, I'm happy to learn.
What people are meant to have.
I know everything. In all honesty, I've had worse, to be fair. Yeah.
Have you?
On the weekend, yeah. All dramatic sometimes.
Really?
You'd be surprised, yeah. What comes up?
Well, have you got a restaurant here? I'm hungry.
Yeah, so it's actually closed by now. It's
Oh.
closed at 5. Yeah, it's closed. Are you local?
What time is it? Oh, it's 5 past.
Yeah, it's just 5.
Is it going to be too late?
Yeah, you can probably get coffee. I think they closed at 5 already.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, that's all right. I'll go somewhere else.
Are you local?
No.
No, you're quite far away.
Quite far away, yeah.
So why here then? Why'd you come all this way?
Travel all around doing videos.
You just thought that you'd come around and have a look.
I went to the National Trust, Ashridge.
Oh yeah, it's not us.
They've got this photo on their thing,
Yes, it's probably
on Google Maps.
So all around us is National Trust,
Is it?
but this is privately owned by Philip Holt.
Right.
So yeah.
Ah,
So but everything around the fence, us is all National Trust basically. That's our land. I know that for a fact. But everything behind us is 190 acres.
but on Google Maps, their photo of this, I thought it's there, so I went there
Yeah, up the road, monument.
and realised it's not.
No, it's not.
So I cancelled that video and came here.
Yeah, and then a lot of people think, oh, but National Trust can't go and get into your gardens.
Ah.
No.
These places are prime because they always object to the drone. They
Yeah.
usually push back on it.
We do. I mean, we got told, this is what I get told by health and safety officers. No drones. You need to have your insurance, whatever it's called.
And if I was doing it for you, then you can request whatever you want.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing it for me, from public,
You can do as you like.
do what I like. But if it's illegal,
Yeah, but it's,
call the
it's
police.
true. It's the same as the public paths. Anyone can walk on them.
That's right, yeah.
You know, even if we went through like the middle of the house, it's still public path. You can do what you like.
You have to be able to see the drone by law.
Yeah.
So if that wasn't there, it'd be very difficult here.
How loud is your drone? Can you hear it?
Yeah, if it was like roof height, yeah.
Yeah.
But if it's higher,
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah, you see, yeah. It's part of life now, isn't it? Drones?
What's that?
Part of life now, drones.
It is. It is. They're very good. They're very
Very
very good to use. Yeah.
Yeah.
But thanks for being really polite and nice.
No, it's fine. Next time, if you want to come back again.
I might do.
I just work weekends anyway.
How much you charge for a wedding?
What do you think?
I don't know. How much do they pay for that?
I'm not sure what they pay, but it's over 20 grand.
Over 20 grand.
Starting price.
I was going to
yeah.
say about 20 grand or
Depending
more.
on the time of the year and what they're doing. But it's a
Nice.
good location. They did Married at First Sight here.
Did what, sorry?
Married at First Sight.
All right.
Not this year, a couple of years.
What, they came to film?
They filmed here, yeah.
Do you get many people coming to film? Like film TV sets or anything?
We've had a few. Did part of The Crown. Did the Married at First Sight. Did part of Batman movie a couple of years ago during COVID. What else have we done? Just trying to think. The Gentleman. Down in the
Oh, right.
basement. The recent one. Was it The Gentleman? I'm terrible.
I don't watch many movies, but
Oh, why? That's not so bad. And then Skepta. Musician.
really?
Yeah, he did a music video. The other guy, what's his name? Sam Smith. He's very naughty. Music video was done here.
So how much would you charge to rent the place out for a music video? Do they just rent the whole thing out for a
It
weekend?
depends. So because we got really busy. So we also got predominantly we're business school Monday to Friday.
Okay.
So we're really business school. We do conferences, events, and we're business school. And then the weekend we do weddings. So we like sort of mixing both together.
Right.
And then so it depends on availability.
So it will cost a bit more if it's busier.
It won't cost you anything because they won't let you do it. And
Oh, right.
We're busy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, it's a good earner. It's definitely a good earner. The
Yeah, because they rent the whole thing out, wouldn't they, for the whole?
easy money because we've got nothing to do.
You just give it to them.
Yeah, so we go, just be careful what you're doing. How can I help?
I need to check in the hotel.
You yeah. The waiting stage, Yes, should be ready now.
Thank you.
I'm going to leave you to it.
Yeah,
Thanks for your
My
time.
name's Louisa.
Good to meet you. I'm Dan.
Dan,
Yeah.
enjoy. Next time you come on a weekend, let me know, and then
Okay.
it might not be so complicated.
That's all right.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just tell your man, whoever he is,
Yeah, I'll tell Kay, yeah.
that drones are allowed over.
Yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm looking. Oh, sorry, I got a knock. I'm looking forward to have a chat with the health and safety officer on Monday and saying,
Providing it's done from the public.
Actually, you've been telling us bullshit now.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Your policy can be whatever.
Yeah, but it still doesn't. Yeah.
But if the person's in public,
yeah.
they can fly over here all day long.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, nothing you guys can do really.
Makes sense. And you know the amount of people we have stopped,
Have you?
and they've apologised. You freezing? You shivering? You better get back
My
to your
arms.
car.
But if they start flying down low and annoying people, that's a different matter.
Yeah.
Providing they're out of the way, it's all good. All right, take care. Thank you.
Have a good one.
All right, guys, we're going to go here at Ashridge House.
Yeah.
Well, guys, there is the couple. Having their photos done, look. What a beautiful place. Due to it being a beautiful evening and the sunset happening very soon, I thought we'd come back and do one last flight in the sunset. Are you back? I'm about to land it, mate, for a second.
I couldn't come back because I've got hotel talks.
I'm about to land it for a second, so I'll land it anyway. Sorry, what did you say? Then I didn't hear what you said.
I was down there in my hotel.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I just say I'm going because I can't make it.
I'd actually gone, mate, but the sunset looked quite good, so I thought I'd come back and do a last flight to add to my video. That's all.
No worries. All I can say is look, we got VIPs and stuff, so there's been one of those weeks where everything's long. I've been here 13 hours a day. I just want to say something to someone and they understand where I'm coming from.
Right.
I didn't mean to, but it did make me angry because I'm thinking why don't you just understand?
What made you angry?
It did make me angry because I just want people to appreciate where I'm coming from. You know what I mean?
Carry on. I'm not being rude. Oh, sorry, mate. I just want to get my my zoom camera out. Carry on.
It didn't feel like you appreciated where I was coming from. You know what I mean?
Oh, I did. It's just you've got to appreciate. Sorry, give me 1 second. I missed it earlier. Is that a military? Do you think coming over here or?
No, I don't know my helicopter.
No. Yeah.
But I put it out there. I'm the most sane individual.
So you were annoyed that I didn't kind of follow your order, or?
Acknowledge. It felt like you wanted to just back chat. It felt like you wanted to not take how I'm talking to you. Because I said to you, you can get a permit to fly it, not a problem. But right now I've got a wedding on and they're here, So to me, it's I want to protect my guests, their feelings, their wants and needs. So it's nothing. I'm not saying to you piss off, I hate you, I don't like drones. I love drones. I know you like this sort of thing. I watch it a lot on YouTube. You know what I mean?
So you should know then, right? Or not?
I don't know exact rules because there's people like Store and that I follow that do free running and things like that, and they obviously fly their drones. Please get involved. They said you can't do that. You can absolutely do it. You can do it. But I'm saying it's not about not doing it. It's our policy. I didn't say it's a law. It's our policy. We don't allow drones.
But you're going to call the police. Police don't enforce policies.
The first person responded was my mate in the police that said, "Why are you giving me work to do? We won't be able to really come." And I know that you won't be able to come. But if there's someone nearby, then to come and have a conversation with you because.
But what would it achieve?
It achieves you acknowledging that if someone's saying to you I know what he's doing right now, but I'm saying I've got a wedding here and I'm trying. There's 120 people.
But had you said to me, there's a wedding going on, so try and avoid X, Y, Z, I can work with that. But when you say can't do it,
it's their property to enjoy. Do you know what I mean? It's
you've got a plane going over. You've got planes, helicopters. Do you understand?
Ashridge House Hotel.
It is, yeah.
There's the parking just over there.
The visitors just over here.
For the
staying tonight.
Yeah.
So you can park here, but you'll have to move to another site with your luggage.
Okay.
So it's up to you what you do. You could pull up the front for now, go and check in and everything, and they'll tell you to go around the other side. They'll give you the code to the back gate.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Wicked, yeah.
Alright. I feel like this is going backwards again. So I'm not saying to you.
No, but
I just don't want you to. How do I put it?
Anybody can come along and be on the public path, which I've checked where it is now. It goes down there.
So that's where I'm about to go with this.
Oh, I'll let you finish. Go on.
This is too much. No, you know what I mean?
What do you mean it's too much?
Parking your car, you know it is, you know what I mean?
The public pathway is right there, right?
So,
we just stand over there?
Is there any other visitors parking here? Do you know what I mean? This is a corporate space.
There's no one here, mate.
It's not like a park.
I'm going to be 10 minutes. I'd probably have done it by the time you've...
Why is it so difficult to talk to you and be reasonable?
It's not, but you're being unreasonable.
How am I being reasonable?
You're, I think it was your manager that spoke to me, lady.
Yeah.
Great conversation.
I'm the manager.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Perfectly great conversation.
Okay.
You're being unreasonable. You're trying to say that I should listen to what you're saying.
I'm reasonable.
Okay. So this airspace here.
I don't mind about this. I told you I understand this, but I gave you my point of view about the wedding.
But okay, so what did you want me to have done differently? What did I do or say or not say that pissed you off?
It pissed me off this conversation again, where I'm I am trying to be reasonable with you, but you're giving me lots of different things. I'm about to say to you, can you park your car over there? And obviously I've done everything I can.
Right.
But this is not a parking space. Do you know what I mean? Please.
Oh, you've came out to tell me to move my car, or is that what it was about?
I came out to apologise and say
oh, right.
You thought that I was being angry. I wasn't. I just
you were just doing the usual policies matter more than the law.
I report the thing because that's what we're meant to do, and that's what I've done. But this isn't a parking space. That's all I was going to say after that. After saying I don't mean to be angry with you, but if you could just park your car at least in the car park.
I thought it's quicker. I'll just park it, do it, go.
Be reasonable with me. Meet me in the middle. And at least park your car over there. Because
I've got no issue moving the car, mate.
Okay, cool.
But I'm going to be gone in a second. But the drone is allowed to happen. Don't call the police in future. Just ask the person if they're
I
flying.
called 101 to report an incident where I have wedding guests on site as they've rented the space and I don't know what this drone user is doing. He's over my property.
But it's perfectly legal, right?
Perfectly legal. They say it's perfectly legal, and I know
So you
it
don't
is.
need to call them next time. That's my
I
point.
need to report to them that there's a disturbance in my area because this person's not agreeing with what I've said. This is our policy. We have written policies.
So you're going to call. I don't mean to disagree with you, but you're saying
You're saying
where you're coming from.
so.
You would call the police.
Google for me. Google now.
Yep.
What do you do if you have a drone and it's disturbing your own areas?
I don't need to Google it, mate.
What does it say?
I fly drones for a.
What does it say there? What does it say to do?
You haven't Googled it. You tell me.
It says call 101, report it, and report disturbance to the peace.
There's no disturbance of the peace if I come along.
You're disturbing my peace
When?
because I've got a wedding on and I'm trying to make them have a good day.
Now or earlier? Sorry.
Just appreciate my view right now. Just
I
for a
don't.
second. I've got a wedding on. They've
Yeah.
hired a space. Do they want to look up in their wedding dress seeing someone else filming them?
Have they reported that
We've had it in the past, yeah.
today? Has my drone caused
That's not
a
the point.
disturbance?
Just balance with me for a second. Balance me. You're getting.
But it's
you're
not
getting-
reasonable.
It's not reasonable to allow them to have privacy.
Okay. You or them can't stop anybody, me or anybody, going out there.
Have I tried to
And
like
flying-
physically stop you or
You
like
tried to restrict it earlier, yeah.
verbally said?
You,
that we
you
have
didn't
a policy?
say, crack on, mate. As long as you go down there,
The thing
you're
is, this is
fine.
Going round.
Because this is supposed to be education for you.
I
This
don't need
part of this is education.
need education.
You do on drones.
You need education on Ashridge then, okay? Because you don't know.
I don't work here. I work by the law. So I fly my drone in different places where I follow the law, right? So I'm allowed to fly it from public. Hence there. If that wasn't there, a different story.
I don't need to know. I do know. I understand. I
I
understand.
wouldn't be able to do it from the main road. It's too far.
I understand. I understand what exactly.
We
what you're
exercise
saying.
our right to fly
I understand
drones,
what
right?
you're saying. I'm saying to you,
I'm just saying, don't call the police next time. Just come out, ask them what they're doing, and if you judge it to be just a drone, not like a terrorist attack, then just say to them, go off on public, can't stop you.
what's to say right now? So how many hours have you been here?
Well, today,
Yeah.
I was here for about an hour, and then I've came back now.
What's to say in that amount of time you aren't analysing our property for the purpose of trying to rob the building or do to aggravate assault or on someone that you know is a wedding guest? You might be a stalker of one of them. What's to say in my book, protecting them and keeping the peace in there,
Yep.
that's not the case on my end?
What have I done to give you that impression?
For first off, when I'm
You-
talking to you, you don't
Yep.
want to meet me anywhere or have a conversation about why. Like, I appreciate my wedding guest view, and I want them to have a happy day. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
who you are. You haven't got a permit. We like to have people have permits to do it. And
But
like
from
we-
public, I don't need one. Does that make sense?
But for us, you do. Like, as in, for our piece to know who's doing it, your details. Can we contact you in future? You know, if something happens to your drone, if something happens to anyone on site, for like legal reasons. You know, like if you do accidentally crash your drone into someone, it can happen, right?
Then
Like,
I'd obviously have to go and I'd deal with that, wouldn't I?
know, but at this point, I don't know who you are. You could just drive away. Just appreciate my view for that. Yeah.
Right.
There's a chance here that there's a small 0.2%
So that- is that-
chance that you are actually a criminal looking at the site or you want to do damage to us.
Is that why you call the police?
Because I don't know right now, and
Right.
you're not. It's not like we're having a friendly conversation over there where it
We
felt
were.
Like, it didn't feel like
Your colleague, I'm not sure who she was.
Yeah,
Weekend manager, possibly?
she is weekend duty manager.
That lady, yeah. Lovely lady.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Speak to her, no issue.
Yeah,
I mean, if you speak to her, she'll say, lovely guy. He explained what he was doing.
I've already had a conversation with.
She had no issue with what I was doing.
Yeah. Okay.
She was willing to listen about drone laws. I showed her everything about the drone. I said, look, the weight
She
matters,
came and spoke to me. and
the licence
brought
matters.
it to you. And that's partly why I come back over to sort of say to you, like, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. Do you know what I mean? And that's literally why
Yeah.
I'm walking over, being like, hey. But
It
like,
isn't personal, but I'm used to people pushing back on the drone, which is what I call what you
for
did earlier, pushing back on it. I'm used to that.
For sure. Like, and I think like probably pre experiences have like fueled that fire to say that I'm going to be one of them.
But you were.
I was one of them when you kind of like it just kept feeling like an aggression rather than a.
No, not aggression, but you said basically can't do it
You're
without
okay.
permit
You're
or
okay.
had you come out and said, look, we can't stop you, providing you go on public and do it, that would have been a thumbs up.
Yeah.
You've tried to stop it happening, you can call the police.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Because I don't know who you are.
You don't need to know who I am. I'm not doing anything illegal, I'm not doing anything suspicious, unless you think flying a drone is suspicious. It could be, but doing it overtly here,
Sentence. Just that
My flipping
sentence.
car's right there, like doing it.
Just that sentence for me. Just that it could be. Like it could be.
You could be planning an attack here.
But I'm not being suspicious.
There was a person earlier
They know
taking photos of the
exactly
building.
They know exactly who I am.
Right.
This
There was a lady taking
photos.
photos of the building
I
earlier.
grew up in the village. Like everybody knows who I am. It's not
Right.
You know what I mean? Like as in I'm obviously not.
What about the lady taking
Does
photos
anybody
earlier?
Know you. Does
But
anyone?
there was a girl taking photos of the building. She could be doing the same
You
thing.
deflect a lot. You know. Like I'm just
Because
being,
your examples do not tally up.
You're saying that it's not fair to assume that there's an outside chance that my guests they might either have a problem on their day, or that you are looking at the building as a potential option of. Even that 0 point whatever.
Why me and not anybody else today taking photos with the camera? Why the drone is different?
You could get a lot better footage in the air.
Granted,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make me a terrorist or a whatever you're.
I'm not saying it does.
saying
From
could
my
be.
point of view, I just want you to see that. That's it. And it's not that I'm picking you, singling you out. It's a thing we say to everybody. We prefer not, especially at the weekends, especially when we got weddings on.
So next time a person comes with the drone, what are you going to say to them?
That we have a policy, no laws. We have a policy for no drone flying, especially during weddings.
And
That can you not fly your drone over the site?
but you can't.
Unless you have a
You
permit
shouldn't be
first.
telling them that.
Okay, it's
You
not-
can't control what goes over here.
You
Does that make sense,
you can-
mate?
I'm not
Like-
saying that I can. I'm saying we've got a policy saying that if we know about, if people are coming with drones and we see them, we say, can you not because of this reason?
Okay. The way you worded it to me.
Yeah.
If I was somebody else and I wasn't too sure,
Yeah,
I would have gone no problem, walked off, wouldn't have got my video.
yeah.
The way you word it is not great. You should say, look, legally we can't stop you from public, but our policy states we don't want you really to go over there. So we'd appreciate it if you don't, but we can't stop you.
I've said the last bit of that. I'm pretty sure I said the last bit of that. The legal part? No, I didn't.
We can't stop you from flying over. It's not our airspace.
It's okay.
Because I do it because I know I can.
I will take it on board what you're saying.
Part of what we do, right, the video, one, it's a cinematic, beautiful building with music on. That part of the
I've seen
video
drone footage of it.
will be amazing, right?
Yeah.
The first part, which will be our interaction, will be
Yeah.
the rejection of the drone. And we try to like stand up for the right so that if anybody else comes here to do it, you will go. We can't stop you. Just make sure you're off the land when you do it. So then we've worked, we've done our.
Stop you. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Call the police, man. Like if I was a different guy, I would have been scared and run away.
Because the phone call was essentially that, like, I have wedding guests here and I don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
And if you are a stalker or whatever, and you know, I need to protect the people that are here. As simple as that.
It's extreme, isn't it, mate, to say that just because of a drone? Like, come on. Like, it's extreme to go from a drone to a stalker.
Let's just say we have had many issues in the past because we have a lot of celebs and stuff like that stay here and things like that. So
Yes, you told me,
there
yeah.
are- Yeah. So there are scenarios of paparazzi getting their drones up, hiding in the bushes and stuff like that. You know, like so it's not like uncommon, but we're aware that we have things written down
Yeah.
of what things we need to avoid, look out for those scenarios.
In other words, we try to educate companies, palaces and
we, sorry?
mansions. My channel, my YouTube channel. It's just me.
What is your
but
YouTube channel?
as a whole, people that watch, I call it like we. Plenty of people that comment and go,
Okay.
standing up for
Followers.
our rights. Yeah, followers, viewers,
yeah.
new people, old people.
I'm trying to I get it.
You get a following is, let's call it we, right? We try to educate these places who have policies in place to say no drones or no filming, because we are allowed to do it off your land. We can fly over, and people hate it,
The
but we can.
footage, like obviously you got the GoPro, the footage that you put out, that you can't show me, as in like facially and stuff like that.
Of course, I can.
You can.
Yeah. It's in public interest. The second that they object to it, the legal activity, it's like a public interest. Does that make sense? Like,
Okay.
if you would have said crack on and walked back in,
Yeah.
in theory, there's no public interest there. So it's one of them, you know. But we do it to try and like make it so that when people come along and don't have a clue with their drone, and you go, look, we can't really stop you. If you want to do it, but just make sure you go off the land.
The drone footage I get.
They won't miss out, will they?
It's beautiful. Like you get lovely pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get the hobby of trying to like push the topic on other people to see what they say. Do you know what I mean? Because for me, like I'm the sort of person, I love communicating with people, I love people. And if you send an email ahead saying that, hey, I'm coming on Saturday, I'm going to fly my drone. It's like, not Saturday because I've got a wedding, but you can come Sunday and we'll organise something, have a chat to see you come in, you know, stuff like that. That's the way I work, you know. and that's fine.
But what if Saturday works better for me, for example?
But
Then I can't do it.
That's just humanity. It's about balancing act. It's about being okay with other people's needs and wants.
I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
to be the nice guy about it. Part of what I do is not always that nice,
Yeah.
because part of the video is to
Entice
educate people, not just you,
Yeah.
but people that watch it who don't know drone
I
laws.
get it, but just be honest with me for a second.
Yeah.
In that moment over there,
Mhm.
you're definitely eliciting a response. Do you know what I mean? And
I did what, sorry?
Like as eliciting a response, so you're promoting me to be slightly frustrated, and it.
Only by saying I'm going to fly, right?
If you introduce yourself and like explain who you are and what you do, the different conversation will come out. Do you know what I mean? Like if you,
It would have still been a no though, right? Initially.
it's still a no on the basis that I have laws, not laws. I have rules that I abide by.
Yep.
That I just try to make happy. You know, try and fulfil them. That's it.
I went to National Trust today, different site.
The money.
Where was it from here? Past Aylesbury direction,
Oh, okay.
opposite way. Forget the name of it. Was it National Trust? Yeah, I think it, anyway. Went on there, and the security said, we can't stop you from public, we know that. Just make sure you go on the public road and launch from there. Literally, that was it. So they know. So we don't try and pull out a response from you, but by walking up with the drone and saying, oh, I'm going to fly my drone today from public, that's down to you then to either go, oh, well, you're not really meant to do that, but we can't stop you. Or push back and say, if you do, I'm going to call the police. You know, because it's like a threat, isn't it? Like, kind of like, I could have been scared and gone, oh, fuck that, I don't want the police to come, and gone.
I think there's a balance because it's not so much the drone for me. Like at that moment that elected me to say that, promote me to say it. It was more the fact that like the conversation we were having didn't feel like you wanted to commune with me rationally. It didn't feel like it felt like you were telling me what you're going to do, regardless of my wants and needs,
Yep.
which is to make my guests happy. And that felt like, okay, this guy's now pushing back, and what do I say to this person that's doing something where there's no rational conversation, and they say, hey, like this is private property, can you go?
Yeah.
And you're going to say
Yeah.
no because you know your laws and everything.
Well, no, you can kick me off the land to there.
Which you did, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously at that point I'm like, okay, he's done that, you fly your drone, I'm not doing it. But you came back on.
Now or before?
You were on the road, on our road.
Sorry, when are we
You were
talking
flying
about?
your drone and you
Yeah.
walking onto our road down here.
No, I came as far as where that car is, the post.
You were stood by the post and then you walked back onto our land. That's when I called the police.
Not when I was flying it.
You did, yeah. I watched you on the CCTV.
No, I came up to that post, on the left of it, from here.
I've got an image to the policeman that's my friend in the police.
Go on.
Ironically answered the thing and then, yeah. But
Yeah,
anyway,
go on, show me. I may have landed it on that concrete there.
This is whatever your footage, obviously, I don't want to share the private details. Yeah, you see? You're on our road, behind the drone. That's the moment I called the police.
That's when I landed it, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't land it on the grass, really.
I'm just saying, I abide by what I said until you step back onto.
You can appreciate where I'm stood. It's grass and a tree.
Just saying, okay.
You could clearly see I landed it, stepped forward to get it off the concrete, right?
Yeah.
And then I came back in and spoke to your colleague after that, when it was down.
I don't have anything to add. Like I'm just saying, that's just the way it went.
Right.
Anywho, okay. I'll give you a bit of time, whatever, you know, like.
The issue is, my friend, I've got no issue with you. Like, when I turn up, people always push back on the drone.
I know.
I'm used to it, right?
Yeah. I got that impression.
Like, I know that if the police come here, there's nothing they can do unless I'm doing it right here, providing I'm on that public path,
Yeah.
or more or less on it if I'm literally where you saw me.
You know the rules then. So right now, what you know.
It wouldn't be illegal,
But it
but
would go.
on the drone code, you're supposed to launch from public land or with permission of the landowner. Clearly, you're not going to give it permission, so I'd have to go on public land. If I did it here, it's naughty, not illegal, naughty.
Yeah.
And if I put it in my video, people are going to pull me on that. They're going to comment and say you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, even landing it on that concrete there, people would see that and go, "Oh, you shouldn't really technically have landed it on that concrete." People see everything.
Okay, so let's end this conversation. What you just said, finish up.
Yeah, I'm done.
If
Well,
you're staying, put the car in the visitor.
all right, I'll put it in there.
And
I literally put it there just to quickly do it and go.
I hear you. You want the sunset?
And there's no
It's
one.
very pretty.
There's no one
It's a
here.
lovely
So I
building.
just thought.
But if you could do that for me, that'd be great. And I hope the footage is good, and I don't come across, if you're closer than me, I hope I don't come across as a weirdo.
No, because you came back and been nice. I just feel like a lot of people, not just yourself, they call the police a lot of the time to try and like enforce their feelings. So obviously I pissed you off earlier. I didn't mean to, but I pissed you off, and you felt like
That's
I can't
the
get through to this
It
guy.
wasn't about the drone.
Let's call the police.
It wasn't about the drone. It wasn't about the drone.
But they're not
The
there to
police
enforce emotion, right?
To the piece. Yeah.
I meant if you felt like I was disagreeing with you, it's not a
Yeah.
police matter, is it?
I think if it's disturbance of the peace, then I judge the character as not sure about this person, which I did at the time.
So should we say that you called them because you thought I was a suspicious character?
Yes.
Right.
More than the drone.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
Just for disagreeing with you, you can't really call them for that. But if you think I'm a suspicious guy and I
Yes.
could be here
Especially
for
the place you've chosen and that sort of, like the equipment that you have
the drone,
and the GoPro
Right.
and stuff like that, it's not usual. Let's put it that way. It's not a normality that I see. It's everybody's doing it.
so I looked suspicious and I was not giving you anything verbally to
tell me
help.
that everything's going to be okay with this
Yeah.
person. Yeah.
So you made a judgment call and thought.
With 120 people and wedding guests, and it's their private day. Yes. Yeah.
One thing to note though, if you or the place were that concerned, when I finished the drone, I actually walked in there to find you. You weren't there. Walked straight past reception, straight into the room where presumably the wedding was. I didn't literally go in.
Is this on right now?
It is.
Okay.
I walked
That's it.
in, all the way to the end, turned right, and through there was a massive room full of people.
I would say
I didn't go in.
What I will say is you probably look a little bit like, because we obviously, as I said, we have particular guests.
I look like I work
sometimes.
there or something,
You
or-
could look like you're
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
cameraman and you're meant to be here right now, because it's not unusual for us drones, especially if we have massive fireworks
I
going.
didn't go in there with it. I just walked in
But
like just normally.
Without this on.
No, that was on, but I had the bag on with the drone in the bag.
Yeah, so
you
you
know?
could be. This is not an unusual. Sometimes you have the whole contraption where it's, you know,
Right.
and it's guided, and they've got the thing on the back and these sort of things. It's not unusual.
Just saying, like I could have,
No.
if I was up to no good, mate, I could have walked around the whole building without being seen.
Very well.
The thing for you guys here, and a lot of palaces and mansions are very similar, is the public pathway there is annoying for you. If that wasn't there, it'd be very difficult, because I'd have to go right out on the public road, which is too far. Legally, I have to be able to see my drone at all times. If I go all the way there, it ain't going to happen. But with that
I
in,
didn't know you had to keep eyes on it.
you have to have visual line of sight. You don't have to watch it the whole time, but if you say to me, where is it, I should be able to say it's there.
Okay.
If it goes out of view, it's illegal, technically illegal.
Yeah.
So,
That's probably, I imagine.
go on.
No.
I was about to ask you what other police come in and what did they say?
They're probably asking for an update or whatever. Hey.
You could answer it and say you're still here flying.
Yeah, I'm talking to the man. Right now. I'm having a fairly reasonable conversation.
I am going to see if the sunset. I think it's probably going to be just too late for the sunset.
Move your car over there.
I'll put the car in there.
What was your YouTube channel?
Ooh, if I give it to you now, you're not going to like the videos, are you? You're going to go on there and have a look.
I mean, I've seen the sorts of videos before. I've seen, obviously, there's a guy, it's quite a big, it's DJ something, isn't there? What's his name?
Audits, DJ Audits or,
DJ
or
Audits.
DJE, there's two.
Yeah, I've seen him before where he... Hello, darling. Good, how are you? I can't remember what I was going to say.
The police on the calling. You should tell them I'm still here.
I think they're very aware, as I say. I just found it quite funny. It's like, God, as in, don't put those in, yeah, but I found it funny, like chatting to him. Like, the first person that responds to me is
Never.
a friend of mine.
So the videos are a bit awkward, but not awkward. Like when the police are called, police are sometimes very good and they'll tell you, no point.
They told me on the phone. I said, that's fine, but like, I'm just saying right now, if you have someone invited, like, I can't have a word, but at the same time, I don't know this person, and I do have guests on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
phone,
yeah.
So I'm making you aware if I could. And she said, no worries, call back if there's any more disturbances, sort of thing.
Ah, that's good. That's good from the police. Sometimes they turn up and they try to like enforce the policy, and they'll be like, yeah, it's legal, but they don't want you to do it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but you're not here to tell me that. You're here to enforce law. But they sound like they did the right thing.
Yeah, she was. I mean, I already knew she was going to say it,
Right.
but at the same time, as I said to you, the only reason I called is because I didn't know you and I didn't feel good vibes from you, basically. Like to see.
Like good vibes. That's hard, that is, mate.
The conversation not like easy, you know.
When I turn up and I say what I'm doing, if I feel there's a pushback,
You go for it. I know.
no, I won't go for it. But I'll straight away just be.
Try and promote it.
I'll be vague,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, look, I'm going to fly it anyway.
It took me. I'll be honest. I'm really normally quite observant. I've done 30 nowadays this week, but it took me like 5 minutes to notice you had a camera on.
I did it. One of
And
them.
I looked down and went, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you. Like you. Yeah." And I think I said to you something like, "You've done. I feel like you've had this before." Yeah.
Get it a lot.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot.
Yeah.
To all sorts of places, but these kinds of areas, no, they tend to be quite objective on drones. So I'm trying to target more of these kind of country house estate kind of places.
I don't know that word. Can I say that? Target. Target's not a good word.
No, like DJ Audits does industrial, right?
Yeah.
Only industrial sites.
Like chemical site or something. I think I remember seeing a while back or something.
What were they smashed his
I don't remember the video.
drone controller out of his hand?
It was maybe a couple of years ago or something, wasn't it?
He does only that. I tend to hit a lot of different sites, but lately, whatever you call these kind of places, palaces and mansions,
It's just a house. Originally, probably mansion would have been the only word. Yeah.
but they're quite new. Like people haven't came before to audit them or to fly drones over, so it's like a fresh
Yeah.
reaction. Like, you know what I mean? There's no like, you've never had it, have you, before here?
To audit, no. The only thing I have is the police con. There's a
Just pop that back on so I can say my goodbyes to you, and it'll end my video rather than just talking and
in the
cut.
night, a pleasant goodbye. I'll do
Shake,
pleasant
of course,
goodbye.
man. Shake your hand, mate. Nice talking.
All the best.
Sorry you were pissed off earlier. I'll move the car.
As I said, it was just more about my guest on site. Then.
Yeah, now that you've explained that you called the police because I was just a suspicious character, that makes sense, right? Because you don't know, anybody could be anybody.
I tell you what, if you want to do, we got the light show at Christmas. If you want good drone footage, then put your name into that and email us.
What's that, sorry?
There's the light trail. It's the biggest light trail in the southeast of England or something like that. But if you
Right. And what happens?
I'm just saying it'd be good drone footage if you want really good.
No, but
drone footage.
what would I see?
They're all big beams of light going all the way around the garden. There's a trail, a walk.
Oh, right.
Christmas.
So the drone would be the best way of doing that, would it be? Or rather than on the ground?
I'm not going to give you too much details, but let us know if you want to come and do it. We can work it, you know, it's fine. Yeah.
Could I turn up like I have and do it anyway, or would it all be shut
I
off?
want you to tell me you're coming.
Okay, got you.
That's all
got
I'm
you.
saying.
Got you. I might test you on that then.
Yeah.
I might request to come,
Yeah.
and if you decline it, I'll make a point of coming, and I'll say this guy declined the authorization, so I came anyway.
Yes, it's a gentleman. This is his picture.
When's what date or what kind of time of the year?
I'm actually not sure. But I'm sure it's
Is it near Christmas?
yeah. It was
Okay.
like, yeah, it was,
All right.
It'll be a whole month or something like that.
I might hold you to that, mate. I might email you, and then if you don't agree to
I was
it,
here on this day. Because they'll forward it on to me.
but then you might watch this video
And then be
and
like,
ban me.
I don't want
If that guy comes back on, call the police.
It depends. Depends how you cut it, I suppose. You could cut me being incredibly mean.
But the drone footage today will be beautiful
Yeah.
because I made a point of flying it in a way it's proper, like done
Yeah,
properly.
Cool. That's good.
Plus music will be on there,
If I
so
somehow find you, and because you don't want to share who you are, then-
you'll find it. You'll find it very quickly.
Okay, cool. All right, mate. I better go because I still have.
Yeah, no worries.
Look, security's arrived.
Is that security?
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay.
Ooh.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. Thank you. So everybody, we are finished here today. It's been a late one here just because it was the last location, and I thought we'd do a few extra drone flights to make it ultra beautiful. I mean, look at the lights on that. Go over to X, follow us on X, follow the YouTube channel, and hopefully this was an interesting video. It'll be more a cinematic drone footage video more than anything. Obviously there was numerous interactions here today, but thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you soon.